Welcome to Fugitive Fridays here on the Gulf Coast.
We're, of course, joined by Trish Stroud of Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers. Trish, you've got a couple of people to be on the lookout this Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, you know, it's a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to be imbibing in alcohol. And so today, all DUI offenders. And we're starting off our list this week with a guy who continues to get behind the wheel while intoxicated, despite 3 previous arrests for DUI. A warrant for the arrest of Mark Brewer has been issued for driving under the influence and driving with a habitually suspended or revoked license. Deputies say Brewer was barreling down Alico Road in Lee County when he crashed into another car, causing injuries and damage to both parties. Brewer was transported to the hospital for his injuries sustained in the crash, but when deputies arrived, they found him to be highly and admittedly drunk. His blood alcohol content registered well above twice the legal limit, and to compound matters, Brewer also had fentanyl in his system. Now it's time that Brewer is held accountable for his irresponsible actions and be sent back to jail where he can't put other lives in jeopardy. Brewer is 5'5", 155 pounds, and was last known to be living in Lehigh. Next up is a woman whose repeated lack of judgment continues to endanger herself as well as other drivers on our roadways. Deputies say they spotted Natalia Getty a little after midnight, swerving in and out of lanes and nearly hitting a curb. When they pulled her over, she had a distinct smell of booze on her breath, combined with bloodshot eyes, slurred speech, and a half bottle of wine sitting on the front seat. Getty refused a breathalyzer test and became increasingly combative with officers who charged her with DUI and brought her to jail for the night. She was released the next day on certain conditions, which included showing up for court-ordered drug testing, which she failed to do, prompting a warrant for her arrest being issued. To date, Getty has 14 bookings on her rap sheet for hit and run, fleeing and eluding, battery, disorderly intoxication, and resisting with violence. She's 5'8", 140 pounds, and was last known to be living in South Fort Myers. Also on the run this week is a Lehigh Acres felon who has made a bad habit of not thinking twice about driving after imbibing in a few too many cocktails. A new warrant for the arrest of Cain Hernandez was issued following his 3rd arrest for DUI. Deputies responded to a call about a suspicious person who was passed out in a running car parked in front of a Lehigh store at 9 in the morning. When they arrived, they noticed several open cans of booze in the car and found Hernandez to be a little less than lucid. When they asked for his identification, he first handed over his hotel room key and then a credit card, despite the fact that his ID was sitting right in front of him on the console. When he exited the car, Hernandez could barely stand up, yet alone complete a coherent sentence. He quickly found himself in handcuffs, charged with DUI and driving with a license that had been suspended indefinitely. He spent 4 months in lockup before being released on probation, which he has now violated. To date, Hernandez has been booked 13 times on charges of battery, robbery, fleeing and eluding, and resisting arrest. He is 5'10", 220 pounds, with a tattoo of the words Baby Cain on his right arm, his last name on his neck, and a cross and scale drawn on his back. And last on our list of DUI offenders is a felon with a lengthy history of making destructive decisions. Russell Simpson now finds himself back on law enforcement's radar after violating probation following an arrest for DUI and fleeing and eluding officers. Simpson is accused of ramming into a marked Fort Myers police cruiser in the middle of the day while under the influence of alcohol. When the officer attempted to pull him over, Simpson kept on driving recklessly, putting other motorists in danger. When he finally stopped, officers noted a distinct smell of booze on Simpson's breath, as well as 2 open cans of alcohol in the car. He tried but failed a roadside field sobriety test, and when asked what time of day it was, Simpson responded 7:30 p.m. when it was actually only noon. He spent the next 3 months in jail and was later found guilty and placed on probation, which he has since violated. Simpson has 14 previous criminal charges for hit and run, drugs, aggravated fleeing and eluding, DUI, and DUI with property damage. He is 6 foot, 200 pounds, and upon his arrest, he will be held without bond at the Lee County Jail. And as always, if you recognize any of the fugitives we featured here today, you're asked to call the Crime Stoppers hotline. That number is 1-800-780-TIPS. All callers will remain anonymous and will be eligible for a cash reward of up to $3,000. And, you know, we were talking right before, in the city of Cape Coral since January 1st, 249 DUI arrests. Since January 1. So many choices.
No excuse for something like that.
Lyft.
Uber, a good old-fashioned designated driver.
Yes,
Yeah.
take a walk.
Have a plan.
Stay home.
A lot of people are going to be celebrating over the
Yep.
holiday weekend. We get it. Have a good time. Just do so responsibly and don't put all of us in danger.
Can so quickly turn to tragedy.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line, the rest of us.
Absolutely.
Danger when you do
Trish,
that.
thank you so much for
Thanks,
joining
guys.
us.